Peace FM 104.3. Who to meet Taki?
Papa.
On our account.
Enough for you.
Enough for you. On our account.
Yeah. Papa, asami bedwe na makai brother Gaddafi. Now Obama said one of the greatest regrets as president was as I other brother Gaddafi. Or the instability at the back region up to today. Makai brother Hussein was our weapons of mass destruction. But the whole world, yes, it's idle. Ma walk of finish brother Hussein. Ma yeko hono yehu weapons of mass destruction bia. I can't help but to think about brother Nduom in the same light. Well, Aja, where see GN savings and loans. Grandpapa, reasons now what I do sue for Aja, where you know. Grandpapa, as you know, on task room. And ya, on ya, totally factually accurate. Grandpapa, one of the issues that we'll raise here, there, transfers of some $62 million to a company in the US called IBS, International Business Solutions. Grandpapa, IBS is the oldest company in Group Nduom. Now, IBS is the procurement wing of Group Nduom. When I say procurement wing,
discussion is Yasha.
Mashase.
Yasha.
We have the procurement wing of Group Nduom. Bibia Ebetobiano. It for IBS. Grandpapa, over 1 year ago, 1.5 years ago now, BoG will be saying about these transfers. Yet the 5 boxes of transfers with the facts, with receipts, invoices. Ninya your box, so 5 boxes.
No need to shout.
Grandpapa, you can understand where I am this morning.
I can, but no need to shout.
5 boxes were sent. Grandpapa, up to today, one word there, documented, or today, not one word from BoG. Not one word. And for this thing to pop up in this letter, I just keep reminding myself about brother Gaddafi and brother Hussein. Painting a dog black so you can hang it. Grandpapa, can you believe today? One of the reasons was about finance writing there. A kawa yawo IPCs near 30 million. At least it's what winning before 1 million. We will call 3 million. What about 30 million? Grandpapa, you handed over completed IPCs of well over 344 million and completed IPCs to finance. There is a team at Group Nduom meeting with the team at finance, going over all the documents. All the documents, every single contractor, every single road contract, the amount thereof, and all of that. The issues that we had on the table had to do with issues about interest rates. And then that one too is also captured. I said, I can't stop thinking about brother Gaddafi and brother
Are you
Hussein.
saying, sir, and some Bank of Ghana did 2 years?
Well, Papa, I am saying that the issues that has been brought there were discussed and discarded. Yeah, can one sem over 1.5 years ago. Yeah, back it up with all the documentations there is. Grandpapa, that is why after 13 months of negotiation, we were forced to go to court as the first phase of retrieving the monies that are with government. retrieving the monies that are with government.
Inti no one court in Kaji injunction.
Grandpapa, you can't get an injunction about an act that has already been done. Because when you commit, you see, the injunction is to stop an act. Grandpapa, they never wrote us a letter. They never talked to us about this. Time I say at the same time I also tell a media. So you can't go for an injunction on an act that has already been perpetuated. An injunction is to prevent.
How about go to court to seek?
We are going to court.
Dabin.
Grandpapa, the court today, we are going to court.
Dabin.
The team is working on it. Their positions will be made known to us later today. And then we are hoping that this week, sometime in the middle of this week, we are going to court. That one there is a factual. But I wanted to attack some of the things that they have written one by one.
I don't have that luxury of time, but maybe sir, are you saying that she knew what was that to go? That indicts you? Nothing?
Grandpapa, nothing. Nothing. It's 70 offices out of 300 has been closed. Grandpapa, we didn't close it by will. There were agitations from depositors. Wako to these places, wabo glass, head office, wabo two glass, the police is aware of all of this. The life of our employees were at stake. Until at that particular time, we had to take a decision. The Obine banners are also a higher now. Can you endanger their lives? This is known to the security. Papa, we know the precipitating issues of the rush for depositors to take their money all across Ghana. The financial crutch. Grandpapa, there is no financial institution that if more than 10% of depositors come to your door today, that when you have a car, you get it for them. Grandpapa, it's not possible because depositor funds are invested to add value so that you can get interest on the money. You buy their money, you sell their money, not difference then you give them back their money. So if you have sold the money and something is holding that money there, Grandpapa, we are court and all those things to try and retrieve the monies.
How about related party lending? Also,
Grandpapa, the related party lending, I want an IPC's name. There is only the Gold Coast matter. Grandpapa, the Gold Coast matter, the money was given to clients direct. And the collateral I would see, or the interim payment certificate, which is money the government has to pay. Bank of Ghana agreed to IPC's now EDC in relation to the lending. The lending is only Gold Coast. There's no other company that owes money to GM Bank, GM Savings. None.
Are you sure?
Grandpapa, I'm sitting here telling you. Yes, you name them. Yes, you name the amount. Grandpapa, I am sitting here on authority. Mr. Yankai, brother Gaddafi, and brother Hussein.
So go back to
weapons of mass destruction. There is no weapon of mass destruction at GN Savings.
Into court, right?
Grandpapa, we have to go to court. We have to seek redress. How we go to court is being discussed with the legal team. And then we'll make sure that we come out with a press conference to talk about the matter. But Grandpapa, this is a travesty of justice. It's a travesty of justice. Grandpapa, we were in discussions with the Ministry of Finance when they had validated the first set of the 30 million to be paid. They were in the process of validating the other sets of IPCs that are with them. So how can we be on one hand in the process with government to get our money, then we rush here to say that you are insolvent, you don't have money, so we are closing you down? If they pay the IPCs as they are willing to pay for depositors' funds now, we will not be in this position.
IPCs not here.
344 million of completed IPCs. There were completed projects of 900 million, which they need to raise the IPCs for. The government has not raised the IPCs for.
One are not completed projects.
Pachasi.
One are not completed projects.
Why not work completed projects?
Yes, you said GM Group were completed projects.
No, we have completed projects that we have financed. Minya Kabila Aba, Mama Niska, Okoye Road, Wakoye Road, and Wewie. Now they are supposed to raise the interim payment certificate on the Jumana Wayen, so that you can take that thing to also get the money paid. And they have not raised it.
And see Kabila no beji loan.
Obeji loan more. Part of the condition of Obeji loan. Or church to abide there, me financier ni. Inti me financier no, or say betray sikana, you must pay it to his account. Inti abide so drop back to acknowledge. There, this is your financier.
Abandon chia Kabila inti na wabandam.
Yes.
Now worry Malone one collateral.
Oh, we have collateral that we are also leaning on. The collateral
so why don't
does
you fall
not
back
give
on
you
the collateral?
Immediate liquidity. Collaterals no be the need diaba. Obi the na say 100 acres aba. Obi the na diaba. It doesn't give you immediate liquidity. Even though we perfected the documents are also a part of the portfolio, we are going after that. That's why we start today. Sue the contractors, some of them along with government.
So you're in court already?
We are in court, Grandpapa. That is what I'm saying.
Then if you're in court,
we are in court. So what was the basis for this rush? Grandpapa, that is exactly the point. The point that you have raised hits it direct on the head. Because we are in court already. We are in discussions concurrently. And so what was the need for the rush? Grandpapa, that is the whole issue. You are in court retrieving monies owed to you. And while you are in court...
Mami Bisa by related party lending.
Yes.
Once you exceeded your threshold, or no?
Exceeded the threshold on the Gold Coast
allowable
side.
For the related party lending.
Related party is only Sika, yeah, my clients.
No.
Papa, I want it to be understood.
Mr. Pedro, me understand.
Yeah, I'm business. That's a business A, business B, business C, business D.
Sikana was in my Gold Coast, no? From GN Bank.
Yes.
Gold Coast is also under Group Nduom, right?
Yes.
So it was related party lending.
No, that one is related party and then back supported by the IPCs.
No problem.
So collateral is there.
What was the threshold for related party lending?
Grandpa, I can't tell you that.
Main time maybe said but what say you exceeded your threshold?
Grandpa, whatever it is that they are saying, what I'm saying is that every person that you lend, has been backed up by a liquid instrument that was accepted by the same BoG.
How come Gold Coast into Channel clients?
Grandpa, it is the money that has been locked up in the infrastructure support project. He has locked up the money. We have been doing this for over 16 years, Grandpapa. And every time they pay, and it has become a revolving fund. And in the revolving fund, that is where you get the money back plus the interest to take care of your people. And for the 16 years that we have been practicing this, it is only in the last 2 years of government's unwillingness to make the payment that has brought the choke in the system. That has brought the choke in the system.
I would say all of you are not solvent. Why are you solvent?
Grandpapa, the other institutions, today, banku. Your individual case, specific case. We are tackling it head on. That we are dealing with. I can't speak for any other person. But the GN savings matter. Grandpapa, may say a matter of travesty of justice.
Well,
looking
justice,
at the components, all the questions that you have asked are the legitimate questions to ask. And all of those things has been answered satisfactorily. I was bringing 5 boxes of the transfers here to show. And Grandpapa, all those things, we have another equivalent documents at the ports of the items that were cleared from the ports that are in Ghana. So for all those expenditures, all those items end up here in Ghana. There's a direct correlation.
Abana says car was one going that's the GN group. Would you win crash still? You'll be insolvent.
That is where the falsehood comes in. Grandpapa, again, there are 4 classifications of Sika Abande account. The completed IPC, that IPC is around 344 million. We completed projects that won't raise the IPCs, and that's around 900 million. There were ongoing projects between 300 to 400 million. There were projects that were terminated that has been reinstated because of government's decision to terminate. That has nothing to do with us. But money went in there. Sikakom. And to Sikako, all these 4 stratifications here, you can't tell me there you are only focusing on the IPC. Because the completed projects that needs the IPC is also there. Grandpapa, this is what they do when you don't ask the right questions. They will talk about the IPC number, but they forget about the completed project number that Sika and Kwafo invested Sika Kum. Then the ongoing projects.
As some Bank of Ghana they able to go in offer on Onyano Kware.
Grandpapa, those issues are easily addressed.
I'm asking specifics. There's nothing Bank of Ghana they able to go in connection with Group Nduom.
Grandpapa, the 70 closed down. I have given you the
No, I'm
reason.
asking you.
No, I've given you the
so
reason.
let me move on.
When we talk about IPCs, it's not correct.
So there's
When
nothing
we talk
that
about
is
the
true.
transfer of monies outside, it is not correct. It is backed by documents. It was procurement of items for various companies. It is the procurement entity of the group. Or your procurement entity of the group. There is 4-5 boxes of documentations that we have sent to BoG, itemizing each single transaction, everything with the invoices, receipts, therefore they're attached. It is all there, Grandpapa. Messi yankai but the Gaddafi. Yankai let the blood flow.
Nyamana wa taban. It's for procurement purposes. The $62 million.
For example, if I'm buying raw materials.
Straight up, no examples. 62 million was transferred to a company in the US. No one's it Tonyama.
Over about 10 years old, Grandpapa. It was not a bulk transfer. It's over the lifespan of the companies. So it's not seen like in the Ghana Wakoye BB. Over 10 years plus of getting materials for the different companies.
Them $62 million, CBN was to a bank now.
Which bank?
US?
No.
You bought a bank in the US?
No.
What did you buy in
It
the
has nothing to do. Look, you can't transfer
Maybe, sir.
funding from another. I'm saying, yes, I'm
only asking these questions because these are the issues running around.
Understand.
So,
I understand why you're asking the question.
Bank no US no, are a part of Group Nduom. Is it functioning?
It's functioning.
It is functioning.
Yes.
Did we have to transfer money from here near the
Zero.
Okay.
Zero.
So that bank is profitable?
Zero. We transferred zero amounts from Ghana there. What we transferred, the OIG in the US does not allow you to transfer money from foreign countries to come and open a financial institution in their country. If that was the case, Afghanistan and all these countries will have banks in the US. It's never the case. It is never the case. That is why I'm saying that the monies that were transferred were all used in support of the various companies, and it was transferred from the various companies' accounts to buy materials that is needed for their work. And we're also saying that the clearing from Harbour, the items, all those information too, we have a company that clears it, GN Logistics. That information there too is available.
Did GN Bank lend money to Gold Coast?
They lend money. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's the money they used to pay the depositors.
So GN Bank, but remember, GN Bank was a scam. What BoG Gold Coast Fund Management Bosia?
Yes.
There one friend tree and one depositors.
Yes.
And how was GN Bank going to make the money back?
The IPCs that was used as collateral from Gold Coast to giving to the bank to fill the hole.
I see.
They gave the collateral. Grandpapa, we are very simple.
And they are saying that them related party funding, you even went over a threshold. The
Gold Coast issue. No, I'm saying that the Gold Coast issue paid clients. It never went to any company or anything of the like. That's number one. Number two, I'm also saying that the transfers now, fee, IBS. It was all the company that procure items. Until when you procure, no, you don't have the right there. PSC supply for this company. You can't do it. It is the sole preserve of the procurement entity within the group. And they do that. And then you transfer the money for them to pay, to buy the items on your behalf.
Peace FM 104.3. Who to me, Taki?